the world we live in today is shaped by the legacies of countless civilizations. Some are still with us in the form of cultures and traditions. Others, like the Maya, vanished in the distant past, leaving only their monumental ruins and fascinating mysteries behind. Yet, their story is far from forgotten. Join me as we journey back in time to uncover the rise, peak, and fall of the mighty Maya civilization, a civilization that flourished in the heart of Mesoamerica for over 1,000 years. Our story begins more than 3,000 years ago in the dense jungles of present-day Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. Picture a land teeming with life, where towering trees form a canopy above lush vegetation, and the air hums with the sounds of wildlife. Here, the first stirrings of what would become the Maya civilization began. The Maya were not a single unified empire, like the Romans or the Egyptians. Instead, they were a collection of independent city-states, each with its own rulers, but united by a shared language, culture, and religious beliefs. The earliest Maya settlements date back to around 2000 BCE, but it wasn't until around 1000 BCE that they began to leave a more significant mark on history. They started to develop complex societies, cultivating maize, beans, and squash, their staple foods, using advanced agricultural techniques to grow them in the harsh environment. Much like the foundations of any great civilization, the Maya built their cities in the shadows of the gods. They understood the land, the stars, and the cycle of life in ways that we are only beginning to appreciate. At this point, the Maya had already begun to explore one of their greatest legacies, astronomy. Fast forward to around 250 CE, and the Maya civilization is entering its golden age, the classic period. Imagine a time when their cities were at the height of their power. Towering pyramids rose from the jungle floor, with ornate palaces and grand ball courts scattered throughout the region. These cities were not just places of residence. They were vibrant hubs of culture, politics, and religion. In cities like Tikal, Calakmul, and Palenque, the Maya had perfected a system of governance led by powerful kings known as Aja. These rulers were not just political leaders. They were seen as divine figures, intermediaries between the gods and the people. It was the Aja who commanded the construction of those awe-inspiring pyramids, which were designed to honor both the gods and their own divine status. The Maya were also master builders. They constructed grand ceremonial centers, complete with ball courts for the sacred game of Pocatawk, where captives would often meet their fate. These cities were connected by an intricate network of causeways, or sakbiab, which allowed for easy travel between them. It was a time of innovation, of intellectual advancement, and of cultural flourishing. But what truly set the Maya apart from other ancient civilizations was their understanding of time. The Maya had an extraordinary gift for astronomy, tracking the movement of the stars, planets, and the moon with remarkable precision. They created one of the most advanced calendars ever developed, the Maya long count calendar. This calendar tracked time in cycles and was used to determine not just the days and months, but the very fate of the world itself. The Maya believed that time was cyclical, that the world had gone through multiple ages, each one marked by significant events. This fascination with time also extended to their sacred rituals. The Maya understood that the cosmos was in constant motion, and that their role was to align themselves with the divine order. Through rituals, sacrifices, and offerings, they hoped to maintain harmony between the gods and the earth. The Maya, in their quest for knowledge, even developed a written language, one of the few fully developed systems of writing in the pre-Columbian Americas. During the Classic period, the Maya reached the pinnacle of their cultural achievements. Art, literature, and architecture flourished as never before. Elaborate murals, intricate pottery, and stunning jewelry told the stories of gods, kings, and everyday life. The Maya had a deep connection to their environment, and this was reflected in their art. Each symbol, each image was infused with meaning, drawing on both the physical world and the spiritual realm. One of the most fascinating aspects of Maya culture was their ball game. Pocatalk. Played with a rubber ball, the game had religious significance. The ball court, often the centerpiece of Maya cities, was not just a place for entertainment. It was a place of cosmic importance, where the forces of life and death were symbolized through the game, and in some cases, the fate of the players could be sealed with a sacrifice. Maya society was also highly organized. The people were skilled in many crafts. Some worked as farmers, others as artisans, and still others as traders, connecting the various city-states. The elites, meanwhile, lived in grand palaces, surrounded by beautiful works of art and luxury items. But all Maya, regardless of their status, shared in the belief that the gods were ever present, shaping their lives in ways they could not always comprehend. Yet, as with all great civilizations, the Maya began to face challenges. Around 900 CE, the great cities of the southern lowlands, including Tikal and Palenque, began to decline. The reasons for this collapse are still debated among scholars. Some suggest that environmental factors, such as prolonged drought, played a role. Others point to overpopulation and resource depletion as contributing factors. Political instability and internal warfare may have also caused cities to fall into ruin. As the southern cities crumbled, the northern cities, such as Chichen Itza, rose to prominence. The Maya were far from defeated, but their civilization was no longer the sprawling network of cities it once had been. The shift was profound. Many cities were abandoned, and the once mighty kingdom of the classic Maya gradually fragmented. Despite the collapse of their classic civilization, the Maya did not disappear. Instead, they adapted and evolved. And by the time the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, Maya city-states like Mayapan and others still existed in the northern Yucatan Peninsula. Though the arrival of the Spanish and the devastating effects of colonization dealt a heavy blow, the Maya culture and people survived. Today, millions of Maya descendants still live in the region, their language, traditions, and knowledge continuing to shape the cultural landscape of Central America. And though many of their ancient cities lie in ruin, the Maya's incredible legacy of scientific and architectural achievement endures. The ruins of Tikal, Chichen Itza, and Copan stand as a testament to their ingenuity and their enduring belief in the connection between time, the cosmos, and the divine. The Maya civilization, with its deep understanding of the natural world and its rich cultural heritage, left a mark on history that cannot be erased. Their achievements in mathematics, astronomy, and architecture continue to inspire awe. While their civilization may have declined, the Maya people remain a living, breathing testament to the strength and resilience of a culture that shaped the ancient world. In the end, the Maya show us that civilization is not just about grand cities and monuments. It's about the enduring human quest for knowledge, meaning, and connection to the universe. And though their world may have fallen, their legacy will forever shine brightly across the ages. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through the history of the Maya civilization. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about the fascinating civilizations of our past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. The journey through history is far from over. There's much more to discover.